Many of you complain and whine about the littlest things that happen to you. Being emotional and always acting based on how you feel is pathetic. If you only do things based on how you feel, you will never get anything done, and you might end up doing something that can be severely damaging to yourself. The art of Stoicism is super important to be successful in your life. If you look at all the top successful people in the world, they all have one thing in common. No matter how they feel, they know they have a duty as a man to tackle the world. Life is war, and nothing you truly want in life will ever come easy. There are certain rules you must follow as a man to compete with others and never feel defeated. Keep in mind that it is impossible to be motivated every single day you wake up. But discipline is what keeps you on your path to success, because the majority of men are weak and lazy. It is now easier than ever before to be successful because there is little to no competition. But you have to start somewhere, and the hardest part of your journey will be to take action. These are the top Stoic rules you must follow as a man for a better and fulfilling life. Focus on what you can control. So many guys worry about the stuff that is not under their control. These guys drive themselves nuts over people whose minds they cannot change, or they worry about the actions of others. You must emphasize the things that you can control and let go of what you cannot control. This type of mindset will prevent you from wasting time on things of no value. This can apply to a girl you are currently dating. You cannot stop her from performing actions that make you uncomfortable. The only thing you can do is walk away from her and stop contacting her. Knowing how to control your anger and directing it towards something productive is the biggest superpower you can have. It also lets her know that you don't care if she is part of your life or not, because you have bigger goals in mind. Develop resilience. Listen, no matter what you decide to accomplish in your life, there will always be a problem that arises. Life is full of challenges and setbacks, but Stoicism teaches the importance of developing resilience in the face of adversity. Instead of seeing obstacles as insurmountable barriers, view them as opportunities for growth and learning. Change the way you think in looking at everything that happens to you as something positive. You will begin to expect the inevitable, and you will not deviate from your goals as much. Remember the impermanence of life. Listen, this is super important. Stoicism teaches us to embrace the impermanence of all things, recognizing that everything in life is transient and subject to change. This includes not only external circumstances, but also our own thoughts, emotions, and experiences. By accepting the fleeting nature of existence, we can develop a greater sense of detachment and perspective, allowing us to live more fully in the present moment and appreciate the preciousness of life. Remembering the impermanence of life encourages us to cherish each moment, cultivate meaningful relationships, and pursue what truly matters, free from attachment to outcomes or fear of loss. Practice self-discipline. Like I stated before, you will never be motivated to do what you are supposed to do every day you wake up. Self-discipline is essential for living a virtuous and fulfilling life according to Stoic philosophy. It involves exercising control over our desires, emotions, and impulses, and aligning our actions with reason and virtue. Self-discipline enables us to resist immediate gratification in favor of long-term goals, overcome destructive habits, and cultivate virtues such as temperance, courage, and wisdom. This means cutting off all the unnecessary things in your life that are hurting you. Stop getting cheap dopamine from watching porn, playing video games, and smoking weed all day. By practicing self-discipline, we can live with greater integrity, purpose, and self-mastery. Live with virtue. Virtue is central to Stoic ethics, representing the highest good and the path to eudaimonia. The Stoics identified 4 cardinal virtues, which are wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Living with virtue means aligning our thoughts, actions, and values with these principles, striving to cultivate excellence of character and moral integrity in all aspects of our lives. This means do not feel guilt when people try to shame you for having standards with women. People will try and call you insecure for not tolerating certain women in your life. But the truth is that people should mind their own business and worry about themselves. Cultivate gratitude. Gratitude is the practice of acknowledging and appreciating the blessings in our lives, no matter how small. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate gratitude as a powerful antidote to negative emotions such as envy, resentment, and discontent. By focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we can cultivate a sense of abundance, contentment, and perspective. Gratitude reminds us of the inherent value and beauty of life, fostering a deeper sense of connection, joy, and well-being. Be grateful for what you have right now because there are people right now on the other side of the world who have it a lot worse than you. Many would kill to be in the position you are in right now, and you're letting all your potential go to waste by just sitting there doing nothing. Practice acceptance. Accept the reality of the present moment without unnecessary resistance or attachment. This doesn't mean passively resigning ourselves to fate. Rather, it involves acknowledging the truth of our situation and responding with equanimity and wisdom. Acceptance allows us to let go of futile efforts to change things beyond our control and instead focus on how we can best navigate and adapt to the circumstances we face. You cannot please every single person you encounter in your life, so you might as well do what you want to do, because if you don't, you will live a life full of regrets. By incorporating these Stoic principles into your daily life, you can cultivate greater resilience, inner peace, and fulfillment, leading to a better and more meaningful existence.